Damn, old buddy said, yeah. Well, I have some more shit to take care of tomorrow. That phone is fucked. Oh. Yes, indeed. That phone is effed in the A. Cause as soon as I hit the thing to try and turn it back on, that shit's popping up Japanese on the fucking shit. Yep. Got Japanese on the front of the phone now. And anytime it does that, that's where it goes so freaking freaky to where the OS or software or something they try to say it is. And somehow it got erased. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm sitting here and the phone did a super zoom and then I couldn't hit no inputs on the phone. Then when I hold the little power button shit and go through the Google thing where it's saying, try this, try this, try this, none of them work. Except for that hard reset button. Because it kept saying it was an accidental touch protection shit, and then when you hold the power thing, it keeps popping up. That's why I say, yo, they be fucking these phones up intentionally, yo. How you hold the phone button on your shit on the Android and shit, and it's popping up Gemini, bro. The fuck? Hold the shit 20 seconds is supposed to power the phone off. That's called a forced reset. But they done changed that shit to where now it pops up Gemini. So if you ain't got Gemini set up on your shit, she can't do shit. It kept popping out. I say, yo, I am unable to touch my phone as if my input is frozen. Can you power my phone off for me? And she said, I can help you reset your phone. And then she said, I need permission to open a laptop and draw the pattern on your shit. I'm like, I can't touch my phone. The fuck is frozen. Well, the interface ain't frozen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All I know is that bitch is going back to infinity tomorrow. And they're going to give me another one. Alright, and you're going to give me another one. Fuck all that waiting for it to come in the store. Give me another one. I got insurance on this bitch. Y'all want to tax me on the insurance? Nah, you're going to waive that. You're going to waive the cost for the insurance. Why? Because that's a product defect. And plus, you had access to the software of the phone. That's how your software is on the phone. So you done change the defaults. Because as soon as I hit the thing on there for the Gemini on my shit, it popped up saying, welcome to Infinity Office setup. What? I don't even know how it's setting nothing up. Who in Discord? Oh, what up? What up with you? Huh? Damn, he done left right when I got on the mic. Motherfucker. Hey, Grim, look at this motherfucking picture I'm about to sing. Oh, look at this joint this dude got. You see it? That's a 10. That's a mint 10 right there. Special art rare. Who's that guy? What? Sir Ru. What? Sir Rujaj. How you spell that shit? Cereal edge? Cereal edge? That sounds more closer than what the fuck you were saying. Seruledge? Nigga, ledge and cereal edge or some shit. Cerealage. Damn there, man. Fuck, it's a Pokemon. Yeah, but look, they got a card. Dude got a card, a mint 10 card for it. Little holographic with the little terror shit. Japanese at that. Right. I don't know, he was showing his team. Charkadite. That's who turns into that guy. Oh, word. He a little vicious. That's like that dude, Lucario. Lucario, yeah. Or Lucario, whatever. Right, man. He ain't fucking my boy Anubis, man. How you go with that shit again? You thinking he could beat Anubis? Bro, Anubis been out for so long, man. Nah, man. Anubis been out before video games, bro. Anubis was one of the goddamn, like, god statues and shit, but dude. Right. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Remember the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game? See, they even had Anubis. Right. They talking about Egyptian time, bro. Pokemon, like, goddamn 30-something years. Talking about they came up with Anubis. Or they copy. Nah, I can look. Y'all copy Lucario to make him look like Anubis, dog. It's supposed to be a fox-type creature. A jackal. Jackal-type creature. See, y'all copy, man. Y'all copy from mythology and shit. And then say, oh, Power World stole our shit. No. They had Anubis in the first game. And then say, you know what? That's one of our created guys that we made. We're going to put him in our other game, our big game. See? Go back, look at Craftopia. They had so many monsters in there that they could have brought over the Power World, but they didn't do it. That's why I said, look, if they did a crossover with their own game, bro, a crossover with your own game to bring more assets over, you see what they did with Terraria? Look at it, a whole bunch of new guys, new armor sets, weapons, a whole island, more machines and mechanics. Look at it. What Pokemon give you? Nothing. $30 for shit. $30 for a file that said a 1 or a 0 inside that bitch. It sadly said 01, bro. For real, if I pull up the patch right now, dog, it says the patch for that DLC was 1 kilobyte. Watch. I open up here in hex editor. You see it, right? I put in the hex editor. What it say? What I say? I said 01, right? That's the only thing inside this file, 01, right? I rest my case. Can I know what I'm talking about? It's the same thing if you're on console and shit. When the game comes out, they send your file that's a 01. That's like 1 to 10 kilobytes. That's basically saying unlock this shit. Every single time. And then when you buy the game, what you buying? You ain't buying the game. You buying a link that come with a limited time license and shit that gives you the content. Even if you go to the store and you buy it on the dish, you put it inside your shit, what it do? It takes you to where the store is as like a redirect to get the game from the link. And then your shit works. And then if you ain't got the disc in, then guess what? If it ain't on the cloud, you gotta pop the disc in. Cause it won't play without that disc. That's like 0 or 1, like the same text thing. It's the same shit, bro. They've been doing that shit since like fucking the 360 days and shit. That's how they get everybody. Right. Your content been there the whole goddamn time. We just gonna put a time, date, and stamp behind that bitch. Telling you can't play with it until you get there. That's why they pay me the big bucks. Alright. You done bought your shit. You want to play your shit. That's what they seek me out. Hey, bro, I bought this and you're right. What else can you do with it? I got you. Alright. Got you. You want to play your game, right? Fuck waiting all year just to get everything that's in the game. Got you. You about to get your shit. Alright. And you see, most of the time, it don't even call it right. Most of the time, you can find the game for the free. Don't even have to buy that shit. I'm going to sit there and play it anyway, but like, yeah, this is some shit anyway. Then I'm not. See, that's why I talk shit about the Pokemon, because I sat there and actually played the game, beat the game, caught all the people. Right, the game is ass. I'd rather play Power World. It's way bigger. You got more shit to do. You got a massive map. Fuck fighting inside of a little battle-style city and shit. If they were going to do that, they should have did that one first. They should have did that one first, then brought out the other one. Scarlet Violet. Because see, even those games, you had an open world. And then you go to a whole different place where the Coliseum was, where all the bios were in one spot. So it made sense for something like that, see? Because you still had a place to do a story. Then you had the zone shit. You had a little zone area, see? But that was still limited. It was all right there in that small ass space, bro. Plus, check this. Unreal Engine got the biggest world so far. Unreal Engine almost got their world almost as big as New Age. Right, Amazon's game. That shit is almost like that. Oh shit, you gotta get back in. Alright, bro. Kick it with you. My man Grim. He said they called them out there to do some things today. Okay, Triple C got some he got some pics coming out. He's generating with a Sora. See, that's the thing with the AI. See, cause even his videos that they made for him is like crazy. See, that's supposed to say Philadelphia Golden Eagles. That shit says Chill Lehman Phoenix. Right. They made its own fucking word for that shit. Plus, they got the Sora tag all over that bitch. Mm-mm. They gotta figure it out how they gonna cut these AI shits, bro. That's why I said, Joe, if you gonna put yourself in it and shit, cut that shit so nice to where nobody can talk about it. Plus, they all using Sora, bro. Using Sora for what, 14 seconds, my dude? Get you some pictures and learn how to make a collage. Everything is basically off of, if you think about it, everything off of a spice sheet or a storyboard, bro. Storyboards. Let me talk to my nigga right here. Swoo swoo. What up? Hey, all right, check this out. let's check this out. I'm mentally challenged, and I want you to write me out a detailed plan that even a mentally challenged person could understand for making the best performance of using AI tools, to not even give away that you're using AI tools because your performance and presentation is so awesome. Proceed with giving instructions. List top free AI generation video tools. Okay, let's rephrase this. Given the previous instruction, give me detailed instruction of how a AI model generates content. List me top 15 graphic libraries used in AI generation if I wanted to use a library per se in my own project. List me top 15 free libraries. Unpopular libraries. I'm primarily looking for repositories. Top 15 GitHub free repositories containing graphic pixelation, sprite sheets, storyboard, sprite timelines. Yeah. Proceed on. Give me a detailed plan of how I can take a standard PNG or JGN type file format and pixelate it to make it look cartoon pixelated style. Ignore file formats. I need top free programs unlisted on normal databases for pixel generation of given images. Correct. Also, give me top 15 mobile free applications for song to video generation that free users can use. Unpopular free apps. Also incorporate educational into the search. Man, it's list top 15 free video editing applications that have background removal or logo removal features. Unpopular. Proceed. Print list. This is crazy. Now proceed on. This is crazy how it just spit me. It just spit me so much stuff, and I'm like, damn. I'm gonna make a whole little repository of all this free shit and be like, damn. Print entirety of conversation to text file for download. Conversation complete. See, when you get good, when you get so good, you don't even really need a thing. It's just like, yo, find me such and such. Give it the right references. Bam. It prints your whole list. Whole list. I just found like 75 free apps that ain't even mainstream apps that you would even see on your shit. You probably have to search for some of these. I'm about to check, but these are free apps for you independent artists, so you can now start putting some stuff on your videos. Start sending videos in. Right. Even if you're on BandLab, I know they got an option for the video. Plus, you can push it. If you can't, send that shit through a text or through the email. The email is listed. Start getting our showcase up, fellas and ladies. Because as you see, everybody else is noticing, you know? Everybody else is noticing. That's why we switched our shit up so much. Because even our graphics, if you look at it, the city, yeah, I might have had to buy help with some prompts on that, but it was original artwork was grim. AI gave me the little graphics where it's blowing up in the background and shit on the stream. You know what I'm saying? Rest of the city, that's drawn by Grim. The AI model with the hoodie and the dress, that's all me. Except for the hoverboard. I got a skateboard. Shit, stand on the skateboard, take some pictures of myself. Right, so a lot of people like, yo, how do you get yourself in there? Right, get you like a little model in there. Don't use the free shits that everybody else using, the little plastic shit. Make yourself a little action figure. When I seen that shit, I said, nah, get out of here. That shit crazy. Soon I seen people with the little fake chains and the little guns and shit, I said, that's fake. That's fake. It's fake because, yo, who are you going to get to print that shit for you? Like a little action figure, who going to print that shit for you? I see they got this app. I ain't never heard of this shit. Aspirate. Right, like that's like a troll fucking name. Like, yo, review previous conversation and include a file I just gave you for correction on any applications that might not seem valid. Example, Aspirate. ASEPRITE. So this is a super popular pixel art editor. I got to check that out. That just don't sound right, bro. That just don't sound right. It is animated spray editor and pixel art generation engine. That's dope as shit. Graham, here, I'm gonna send you this shit too, bro. I see you over there gawking on my screen, right? It look like porn, don't it? Yeah. Every day. I got porn all over this motherfucker, don't it? You see it? Oh, just makes you wanna, I know. That's what it looks like, dog. Each one of these little photos is like some bread. Right. It might not cash in today, but each one of them is potential bread, so you know, I got to have the whole screen full. I can't miss out. I can't miss out. I thought at one time that I had enough. I didn't have enough. Can't never have enough. That's the fucking the joke of it. You can't never have enough. And the other one, Pixelramo. Free open source sprite editor. Allow you to customize multi-editors, multi-layers. And look, this one, oh, look, it's two. They got that one, and then they got this one here by Orama Interactive. That one got a nice little UI. Okay, they got, oh look, tutorial right there for it. Okay, that's only what, freaking, they got a whole course right there. 13 videos, bro. Came out January 1st last year, see? New software, bro. And it's open source, so you got the code to it. Bam. Telling you, bro. What's this one? Top-down sprite maker. Check that one out. Sure enough, look. This actually has an engine. This actually has an engine, and it runs on .io. So you can play that shit right here on the browser, bro. Look, desktop GUI application for generating fully configured pixel art, characters, sprite models, sheets, and various art styles. So you can make a video game with that. See how it already looks sort of like some Zelda Pokemon shit? Look, how to make your own pixel art style in little mini demo and play area. That's a video game, Grim. Same as Game Maker. Same as Unity that we use in Unreal. I tell you, see? The free shit, bro. Free shit. And you wouldn't even really hear about these shits. That's the crazy part, see? And then like, it gave me all these. That one. And then what's this one? That one. And then like, I asked her the next thing. I said, yo, give me a detailed plan that even a mentally challenged person can follow and have great success with. And he said, absolutely. But I don't think you're mentally challenged. I said, ignore that fact, but use the reference of it as a learning guide for providing information. You know what I'm saying? And then it said, oh, okay, I understand. And they told me, hey, if you're aiming for this type of style of pixelation, full transformation of a cartoon vibe, it's all about choosing the right file formats. And then I told her, hey, I know about file formats, but disregard that factor. So then it's like, all right, we'll keep it nice and simple with a common. And then I'm like, oh, and then I sort of cut it off. It's like, hey, well, just pick a format. And I'm like, hey, give me top unreleased, unlisted programs. Then I started asking it, and then it's like, oh, okay, well, what are you define? What are you looking for? So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm looking for unlisted, unpopular programs that contain databases. I was saying databases of pixels in given forms of, and then it cut me off. I was saying, then it's like, tell me about pixel generation, like background. I'm like, no, let me rephrase it. I'm saying. Then they cut me off again. And then it finally got it. And it said, okay, let me readjust what I said. I said, review the previous input I gave you. So basically, I'm talking to it the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taping at all. This is Copilot, by the way. This is Microsoft Bing's Copilot. So it's already built in the computer. So now I asked her, I said, okay, well, let's jump ahead and leave a break mark. So what it does is it leaves a break mark so it can come back to it. What's going on? What's going on from Slovakia? Okay. Bronskanosi. Aleoji. Yeah. Good Hazuzuki. Shaja. Land of the Czars, huh? Yeah. Good old America. Fuck the ass. Then I ended up and I was like, yo, alright. So I came across some joints. I was like, yo, give me the top 15 unpopular mobile apps. So I was like, alright. So I'm going through and I found some apps that looks like they are sort of abandoned and very got less traffic or lesser than known traffic to these tools that focus on song to video generation with a bit of educational twist. And I had to put the education in there. Right. That's why you phrase stuff a certain way. Then it said, for example, there is a tool called InVideo, InVideo, that lets you generate educational videos from text prompts, which could be great if you're looking to add an educational layer to supposed media videos. Another interesting option is Beat, BEATVIZ, which is a more geared towards unique and less mainstream styles, and it can also handle some educational concepts if you want to get creative with it. So you got a few routes we can take if you want to go that direction. And then you pop up and then it shows even more. It shows Unite. Oh, okay, so this is a magazine. So Unite.AI's top 10 list of AI music generation. Then they got free apps for tools for mobile creation. There's a site there. And another site there. Frame O. FRAMEO.AI. Then they got REVID.AI. And they got MEDEO.app. That's an educational program. That's pretty cool. Let me see what they got. Yeah. I figured that. What they got. They got something. They got some stuff on there for free. No good models though. The premiums are locked into the one that's like what, 28. Their elite is what, freaking 3,000 or 2,800 a year. Damn. 40-minute videos. That's crazy. A full 40-minute video. That's crazy. And that's as easy as we asked that thing a couple of questions, and it found all the resources for not highly used things. Only one that concern me is probably 3 out of that whole list, just because they actually got code, and it still couldn't get me to the question, the main question. It didn't give me a repository. That's all I want. Give me a grid. Right, I need a bit or a bip. Matter of fact, we're going to do it like this. I'll start a whole another one with it. New conversation. What's good with you? Woo woo wee hee hoo. Oh man, I'm feeling hot like a volcano dumped inside of a cup. Hopefully the cup don't bust and the lava doesn't spill out of it. How could we contain the lava inside of a cup? No, I'm talking about it physically. How can you make a lava-proof barrier? You got me curious. How can How can you make lava-proof clothing? No, I wanna be able to put on my t-shirt and my shorts and it be lava resistant. So I can get some diamonds. No, we're talking about jumping into a volcano with lava with just a t-shirt and shorts on and getting a diamond. So I need my clothes to be lava proof, even my shoes. Yeah, I would need like a flag that said I walked through lava, pull these diamonds out, and check me out. My clothes ain't even singed. Uh, you know what? I wouldn't even know what my victory pose would come. I would just put like the two fingers at them and be like, "Are you subscribed yet? GBA Radio. You don't want to miss a second." Yo, why my phone just why this phone just like draw a line up the middle of it? That's crazy. The phone is like going crazy on me right now. I don't know what it is. I got a line that just popped up going straight down my phone now. That's crazy. Infinity, I'm coming to y'all tomorrow. I am coming to y'all tomorrow. This phone is malfunctioning just because it got a little cold outside. That's crazy. My phone got a long streak that just came from the top of that shit going straight down like a digital VH hold drop or something. That is crazy. That's on the phone too. That's actually on the phone doing that. Well, we're gonna work with this one anyway. Fuck it. If it tears up and all that, I got insurance. And if they don't cover the insurance like they tried to last time, that's just another free lawsuit. Y'all gotta know how to talk to these companies sometimes, man. When they dick you over on your phones and stuff, and they try to say when you bought it initially, you didn't get the insurance with it. When you knew damn well you signed up for the insurance, because who's gonna shell out for payments or installations or even a phone straight out and you ain't gonna put insurance on it? Like, people don't pay attention to like stuff like that, know what I'm saying? Consumer laws and stuff like that, know what I'm saying? I call my lawyers up all the time asking stuff like that. I think I call them so much in the course of a day and shit that I'd be like an annoyance to them. But when I hit them up and I call them and they like, "Yo, you got something?" Right, go ahead. Hey, go ahead, shit. Start that consultation for that. Right, consultation free. Start the paperwork for that shit. The paperwork's cheap. You talking about, I'm already paying them maybe like 50 a month, suing them as my business, and they come in as my business. I don't sue them as an individual. I sue them as my business. My phone and all that, that's on the business side. That's on the business line. The internet, that's on the business side. My shit go down, they send one of their people out. Like, instantly, they send somebody the fuck out here. If they don't, I see their ass in court anyway. Because I'm filing you for loss. Loss in gains. Right. I had no internet for so many hours. Bam. I was unable to work. And they be like, "Sir, how were you unable to work?" I'm a content creator. Most of my content involves the internet. So if I'm off the internet and I'm paying for the service, right, that's the time that I lost off the service. And they don't get that sometimes, see? They try to treat you like everybody else. And then I said, "Well, I got a business account with y'all, right?" Huh? Right, they be thinking that you're residential. I say, yeah, you know, my house is separated, residential and business and shit. So when y'all place the box at, oh, that's on the business side. So when I call y'all out, I'm straight on business. Y'all expect you expect me to send them payments in right before they do every month, right? For the service I'm using. Right, then it's your most importance that y'all little pledge your shit, you know. Customer already writing to keep my shit going. First time I steered them, I hit them for like 6 years of back payments and shit, man. I got 6 years of all my payments back and got them for on top of it. And still, even now, I'm building another case on the ass. Got another case on them. This one's going to be for like the last 6 months. They've been network throttling me. And they said they ain't been network throttling me, but it's like, yo, why my equipment and stuff get turned off? Why are you sending signals to my equipment? This isn't your equipment. This is my equipment. This is owned by me. It's already paid for. So why are you sending signals that's turning the box off? You ain't supposed to be doing that. That's called doxing. And doxing is a felony. But if it's a company, it comes off totally different. You see? Different rules. And you know what they rather do? They rather go ahead and pay you off than go to court. I've been trying to get them in court so many years. They rather pay me off. One time I did get them to court. I got them for the max of the $25,000. And I already knew I was gonna bust their ass on that. This was right after right when the court's house opened back up after the 19 boy. Infinity had me jacked up. Thought I was stupid. They had me signed up for 5 cell phones. I'm wondering, my phone bill is so outrageous every month. It's like, what in the world, bro? It ain't no way. I got one phone. And I'm paying damn near $300 for a phone bill, bro. And I kept losing the phone. I used that shit maybe 2 hours a day at the time. And then lose that shit. And then I get this crazy ass bill like, hey man, y'all gotta work out something, man. I'm not paying this. And they never gave me like a physical copy of the bill. When the stores opened back up, I went down to the boardwalk, boy. When that joint opened up, I said, hey man, what kind of shit y'all on, bro? The guy's like, excuse me. I'm like, hey man, I've been paying damn near $300 a month, bro, for one phone. Sometimes it's 5. What's going on, man? I said, let me get a copy of my phone record. He go ahead and print out the phone record. I'm looking at it. You can see my calls. I had like less than 100 calls, man. Less than 100 calls like that year. That's how often I used the damn cell phone. And I was like, damn. I said, bring up the house shit. Yeah, you see all the calls on there. I'm like, man. He was like, oh, well, sir, you got 5 cell phones. Who got 5 phones? They all right here listed in junk. I said, bro, that's the same darn phone listed on there 5 times, man. I said, what's the phone number for them numbers? So how I got 5 phones, bro? If it's all the same phone number. I said, call the first phone number. My phone ringing. Call the other one. He was dumb enough to call all freaking 5 phone numbers, man. Supposed to be the darn store manager. He called all 5 phone numbers. They ain't even realize it's the same damn number. Oh, well. It seems that there's an issue here. We got to send it off to our tier 3 department in the back end. You know, nobody has the number to reach these guys. The motherfuckers in the goddamn bat cave and shit with Batman's ass chilling. Popping up at nighttime, riding through, saving us day and shit. Come on, man. They so off grid. I said Microsoft told me that same shit before. Oh, well, our enforcement team, you know, our Microsoft enforcement team, you know, they're the ones that put the band hammer down on accounts and shit. They just say, yeah, let's fuck this account up today. I said, oh, that's cool. I said, you know, I said, yeah, I know one of your guys that works for your team. I said that I said you hit my account that one time as retaliatory actions. And they said, we don't know what you're talking about. I said, yeah, you do. You can't give me a reason why my account got banned. Why you just nuked my whole system, all my licenses and all kinds of shit. Cost me like $7,000 in lawful and software side of shit. And now I'm having problems getting inside my Windows version because you killed my license. So now I got to rebuy all that shit again. Oh, well, sir, that wasn't supposed to occur. Well, guess what? Everything was linked to that email. And you can't even give me a reason why. And then you said, oh, well, it came from our enforcement team. I said, oh, so it's retaliatory, huh? Right, I went to the Better Business Bureau on y'all ass. Got it with your corporate office, said, yo, that shit's retaliatory. They said, how? Woman, she didn't know what the fuck I was talking like I'm an alien from a different language. I said, yo, that was a retaliatory action from one of your employees to try and nuke my account when he orchestrated the acts that supposedly go on. Then, you know, they want you to come out and like sort of tell on yourself and shit. I said, hey, man, your man was profiteering off of us selling in-game content through memory manipulation. And he orchestrated the shit. I said, what else? He wants you to say. So you hit my account. And they said, oh, well, do you have like anything of it? I said, yo, your man's been in my live streams while we're in there conducting business. While we're streaming it on YouTube. For the title of the game that we were doing it for. Your man was right there. He's trying to figure out how much we're making for the day. Talking about, oh, well, y'all need to slow up and John. I'm about to get out of here. So, you know, when I leave out of here, somebody else is going to probably try and jump inside y'all party and try and ban y'all out. So you were already my inside informant. Like, come on, and you were getting paid too. Freaking dude. Hey, fucking bozo, bro. Fucking bozo. And they tried, look, he was retaliatory. He hit my account. He hit my boy's 2 accounts. He hit my other homeboy account. He hit the five teenagers that we had. Know what I'm saying? They needed that. Hey, they needed that money. Know what I'm saying? They needed some money for some school shit. So they go find their buddies and just tell them, hey, yo, you looking for custom stuff in the game? Bam, they bring their friends. And bam, it got to the point to where like them, even 7 kids I had working for me, like bam. Each one brought in maybe about like $6,000-$7,000. Right. One of them got his first little call. He been working for me for probably like 2 years now. I here put up a looking for group ad on the console side, just playing the game. Hey man, how you get so good? Yo, my mans. Jump up inside the car real quick. Y'all know how they got the Discord thing on inside the console now? Y'all just pop up in the car, man. We got that Xbox One Game Pass, man. We got the Game Smash Pass, man. Everything on the Game Pass, yo, we got it all. Only thing we don't touch is that Call of Duty, man. That's clown sport, bro. That's clown sport. I mess with stuff that gets it. Not lose. Because everybody that gets kind stuff, dog, you get reset. So you done spend a hundo for what? To look cool on your account for 6 months, and then you got reset back. See how that market works. And then what happened with Call of Duty? Every single year there's a new Call of Duty. So you got to start the same shit all over. It's the same story respun with new graphics. Don't believe so? Go back, play the current gen, and then play all the ones that came out on like PlayStation 360 days. Same fucking story, bro. Same story. Black Ops 7, same story. Except for the drones were more modernized. The tech is more modernized. Because we got the better science with the graphics to make it look that way. But same story. Mechs, drones, guns. Something that happened way back in the old days. I like how they put the the extra graphics on it, but it's like, bro, it's a lot of shit done happened to where y'all could have made a game on some other shit. A lot of shit done happened in history. So you could have picked mad freaking spots. Y'all could have ran up World War II for so many years. You know how many events done happened during that? You know how many events are happening in real time and nobody's making some stuff to try and take on some of these? Right. What we just had 2 wars break off in the last 4 years. Nobody made no kind of type of game off of those. Software off of those. Turn-based. RTS. Nah. No. Everybody think about it like shit. If you look at the entertainment scale, bro, video games outdo music every time, bro. You know how many games come out in a day? I can go on Steam right now and look at the new showcase that Steam got. Steam has 3 showcases right now. They got 3 showcases. They're showing on 72 games as demos. They got 2 Tokyo Demo Fest that are going on right now with streamers on it. They got Korea support girls with coding, where they got showcase of 17 like Korea e-girl type applications and games and shit being previewed right now. So it's like, bro, link up with some of these devs, bro. Some of these devs, I told you we got some projects coming up too, so once we get ours going, we'll be doing our shits too. Now the approach that we taking, we ain't using though. We're just fucking with the AI right now just because it's something to fuck with. As far as coding and everything else, I ain't even like AI assisted coding. Like even my applications, I ain't got none of that in there. I actually feed my shit to it, it breaks my shit. Plus I got so many lines, bro. I got about 16 to 9,000 lines just in one project. I don't know any model that can even hold that right now. You said what's that? Hey, that is light, bro. That is light. That is light. I know people that got fucking server hubs like racks. A rack. Like, you know, like the ones like the old IBMs? Talking about fully functional, bro. Yeah. And that still doesn't even count my shadow, bro. That's the thing too, see? This is just my hardware shit. See, now if I could actually stream from my shadow, bro, it would be so phenomenal because that's a whole server by itself. You gotta get you one, man. $8 a month. Right, you got your PC right there. You can use your phone to have a whole PC to remote into. Yeah, man. If y'all know about that, Shadow Tech. Shadow Tech, bro. That gets you a PC right there, a high-end PC hooked to a news server. And they got news servers all over the place that you hook straight into when you use your phone. And on your phone, when you connect, get you like a little stencil or tablet, and you move that shit as if you're on a full gaming PC. Y'all ain't never seen a guy sitting there on his mobile where he playing the mobile game and you don't see him with some fucking crazy ass ring light and then you're seeing a reflection of that shit bounce off of it or whatever. And he's playing the actual game, but he's not on PC, but he's playing on PC. Hey, he just got his phone beamed up to his TV, do the little fucking recast app, pop his game up, and then now he got the shit on there. And if he got a smart TV, keyboard and mouse hooked to that shit. And now you can control, and now you got your little PC without even having the whole PC set up. See? Just in case y'all didn't know that, company I got called Shadow Tech. It's like $7.99. When I first signed up for it was years ago. But it's like $8 a month. You gotta wait like for them to set you up a server spot. And then you're basically hooked up to about I think mine's is about 40 terabytes. But I got fucking right in here, I got about 40 terabytes of my damn stuff right now. I gotta get me another drive. Yeah, I gotta get me another drive. Send me some, son. Send me some. Well, let me get a mic. Let me get a mic then, shit. You got all the high-end stuff. Hey, you recording the government for meetings and shit like that. Right, I need one of them mics that I can just put like somewhere around the collar or some shit. Like maybe a pin. I'd rather have like a pin. Cause at that point I just want to wear like collar shirts and shit, don't say. Yeah. Well, to an extent. Well, even a pin, I could put a pin right here, bro. I could put a pin right here. And then it just picks up. I don't want to have one of them poofy things. That's tacky. I see everybody else walk around with them shits. And then as soon as they start moving, you just... Right. But I want one of them things I seen the young boy have. That young boy, Kai brother. He had a little crash out dude. He had some kind of shit that looked like a fucking, it looked like the water packs we used to wear and shit for PT. Yeah, that's how that shit looked on. You pop your sleeves in and it goes right around. And then you go in. And you know how you used to pop your shit in just on the run? Right. But it just goes around like a mini backpack and shit, dog. Small ass like little backpack shit. But I don't know how the video works on that shit. That was like how we were saying yesterday, like when I get the crib and I try to set up the newscast shit, I want to have like something like an island style. So it looked like I'm in a newscast shit. But then it has to cast the camera because I want the camera to be sort of 360 with the view. But I want it to cut off a 180 angle, so if I'm not doing that in the back, it ain't no reason for it to catch the back. Well, it would have to be lights in that shit too, dog. That's what I'm saying. Well, when I was just down there, they were just cutting down the trees. Like literally, bro. That section, they just started cutting down the trees. But I already figured that last year. That's the thing. See, that's why I was like, when I was down there, we went by there anyway. I said, oh, perfect. They just now started breaking ground. I'm not expecting until like maybe August anyway. So it's like, shit, I still got time. But if they're doing this shit's in and they're, knocking down the trees, they still got to do the land and shit like that. So when they start building the house, like, hey, motherfucker, wait right there. Hey, wait right there. Let's see what this shit. Yeah, let's see if I even want to be in this area. That's what I'm saying. Don't build some shit and then I gotta get it. Cause if you build it like that, then shit, I might as well just go out to the Midwest and just fucking procure land and just drop a fucking house on that motherfucker for real. Take my chances on that shit. You feel me? Fuck it. Cause I don't want it, man. Cause one thing is, I want a room without windows, bro. It just makes logical sense. If I'm gonna go in a place with hurricanes, dog, I might well have a room with no fucking windows. The fuck I want to be in there, right? That'll be like my main work, or that might just even be my bedroom and shit. Fuck it. If a wave comes in, fuck it. I'll swim out that bitch. At least I know, at least I know which way to go. I know which way to go, see? If I gotta swim out that fucking room, then guess what? I know where the fucking door is. That's gonna help me right there. Then I just go down the stairs or whatever. And then the downstairs, if it's already flooded inside the house up to where I'm at, then shit, I'll go out the fucking front door and just use the side of the house to get up to the roof. Depend how big the flood is. If it's like a big ass thing and that shit's submerged, like, dog, them houses are like pretty tall. They're pretty tall. So if that water's there, bro, shit, I'm going up. Hey, they say last resort, dog, hit that motherfucking doggy paddle. That motherfucker gets you up there, shit. Plus swim, crawl, train, dog, man. Well, shit, the thing is you better hope. You come down there, I bring you down there for the installation, that the fucking waves and shit don't get that ass. Right, that'd be crazy. We setting all that shit up and then it fucking gets washed away. Dog, that'd be, damn. I'd be like, please, you let me get this far. Let me get this far. You know, this was some years of time and planning, man. I put in the work, man. I didn't even ask you for this one, you know? I didn't even ask you for it. I did it. Fucking did it. I didn't have to ask you for it. Why am I going to ask you for something that somebody else is making? Man, come on. We better than that. You said who? Man, you got to talk to him sometimes, man. I talk to them sometimes, man. They might call you crazy or whatever. Fuck it. Tell them to get their own relationship with them. Y'all know what it is. Right, you gotta have your own relationship with them and shit sometimes, man. Shit. Everybody be trying to count on everybody else's shit. I think that's what discounts us from my own shit sometimes. Really? How many times you sat there and cast like some kind of jealousy or envy, or you felt it spew up when you seen somebody else's success spewing? And what did that do? That made you more attentive to what they had going on, so you were a little less attentive to what you had going on. So that actually slowed you down a little bit. At the same time, it's like, man, who are you? Who are you? If you do music and junk, I take it as like, I don't know you. If you come around here and you frequent, and I hear stuff from you all the time, It's like we build a relationship so that I can give you more input and then watch as your growth and shit goes. And then as I watch you get better and better, by the time they finally hit it, the where it's like, that's that one. That's that one. Then when that shit finally does catch off, because everything takes time. It takes time. That's the thing. Time and movement and motion. When last time you seen somebody blow up overnight? Very rare. Very freaking rare. Like, shoot. You don't see all these programs popping up now? Because there's so much noise out here with music and stuff. That everybody got to have some way to try and cut through. I think everybody that's been out here on YouTube for like the last year, I think it been some pretty dope ones. Hey, but then it's like, where's the progression at? Where's the progression at? Cause hey, I done seen the man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Dirty Money, you know what I'm saying, out there getting it, boy. That man pops up he goes to work every single day on the garbage truck. And gets about like 100,000 people watch him on the garbage truck all day. So it's like, being you is the factor. I think they forgot that when they seen YouTube. They forgot that was you. You're the star of the show. What you bringing to your people? What you bringing to your people? You bringing hate. You bringing some positivity. You dropping some game. You dropping some resources. You trying to see people do better. A lot of people don't really want to see that, you know. And if we get passed by all the time, you know, they oh well. That blessings come when they least expect it, you know. Someone just say, hey, enough's enough. It's time to reap in on some of those, you know. How many points they got cashed up? I forgot I got unlimited credit with you, man. Unlimited credit with you. I ain't even needed nothing yet. For real, I ain't even needed nothing yet. I think we just talked a couple times, you know. I needed your armor to borrow when I was at war, you know. Right. All 3 times this shit I needed it, you know. Hey, that's about all, you know. I wake up just be like, thanks. Right, I got something to eat to eat today, thanks, you know. If I didn't, then I screwed myself on it. But, you know, you made this stuff right, for me to dine on. Appreciate it, you know. We just put our remix on it, you know. Just, right, put that man remix on it, you know. I'm gonna just eat it, but hey, thanks, you know. It was all you, you know. Right, you made that shit come down. Right, okay, got you. You gotta give it where it's due, man. Gotta give it up where it's due sometimes, man. Whoever you with. Right, whoever you with. Everybody got something. I define mine as the creator. I don't know the name. I just call it creator. They created some stuff, right? So, same as a lot of people claim to be producers and shit. And it's like, okay, that's cool. You got that. You got that. To an extent. But in the scholarly, and if you think about it in the scholar degree, a lot of producers ain't producers. Even if they mainstream. For real, think about it. When you look at credits, it's not mainly listing producing. is giving them credit for the composition of it. Because what happens down the line? Almost every artist down the line does their album or their greatest hits live with live instruments, and then you hear it. You hear it the way that they actually intended on it being, but they only use what they had. I don't think so. Go back and look at Jeezy. Look at Jeezy's session. Look at T.I. session. Who else had it? Damn. They had so many people. They had so many people across there, man. There's so many artists that they don't have that went back and did it live. I was like, oh snap. Look at Kanye. All his stuff was like composition. Right, except for like maybe like a couple tracks on his early stuff was like digitized. Everything else was, studio sound. That's why it's like, man. Who got them church groups and shit, man? That be having the choirs and stuff going on, boy. That choir practice. Whoo, boy. Can you send me some samples, please? Can you send me some of the samples, please? Especially some of them organ samples. There's something about that organ. Something about that organ, boy, the way that magic it does. And then send me a sample of that turn up that y'all be doing. Come on, you know that turn up they do. I call it Here Comes the Plate. It's that Here Comes the Plate remix. If y'all check on my page, that track Hating on Some Ape Shit. That's the name of it. Hating on Some Ape Shit. You notice the sample I got at the beginning. Everybody in the building, go ahead, clap those hands. And they had that. Right, they had that in the background of it. I said, see, I caught your attention. How it catches your attention. That's how it was, see? They know what they do. Pastor Man hit you with a whole set, bro. He spent them bars to you live. Live bars, bro. What'd he do? He go get the book and then he start freestyling to you. His book ain't never the same book you got. So your interpretation is always different. And then he'll take from it and then he'll put his twist to it. Because he got to give you his interpretation of it. So he can spread it to the mass. Like he's the only one that can read the book and get it, read, understand, do knowledge of it. And then try to sell it to you. Because after he does it, that collection plate come around. That thing come around. And don't you not let you put something in it, man. I'm telling you. Not let you put something in it, bro. It's like you became the black sheep. You became the black sheep or like that flock instantly, bro. You don't put something inside there. Because somebody going to talk about it, bro. They're going to sit there and talk about you the whole week. And you'll look and be like, damn. And these are supposed to be the holy ones. Supposed to be the holy ones, but then be like, yo, what do they do off the clock? Oh! Remember them chickens I showed y'all over on Independence Street? Over in the hood? They like that, bro. They like that. You don't believe so? Go pop and hit the like button. Go hit the like button and then go to the short section and just pop a couple videos and just watch the algorithm. I guarantee you'll find 15 of them in a matter of 30 minutes. Don't think so? It's there. It's there. We illustrated in one Sunday. One Sunday. How many streams were out there that had the same exact message going on? We showed y'all last week how even an official news source can be easily hacked. How we show you? We didn't do it, but we knew it was going down. And then what, we showed you the page of where it was at, right? And what they had 8 streams of the same thing, pushing the Minnesota narrative, right? But it all had different news articles over the span of like the last 10 years back. And thousands of people were clicking on it and watching. And then what we showed you, we took the same title as their highest video, put it on there. Put a loop video. 3-second loop video of a crazy angle with a police light flashing in the background. That video easily hit up the 200 something watch. 200 something watch instantly. I said, wow, look at that. Clickbait works. Clickbait works. It's crazy. You gotta play by them bot tactics sometimes. You got to sometimes, I guess. Cause hey, anytime you got big companies or business talking about, yo, YouTube is losing mass stock because the population of the content is either bot circulated traffic. So that's basically if I put up a video, say like a short, and then I link inside the short back to the original video. And then off of that video, I link it back to like another short. So I keep you inside of a loop. Except for the using bots just to push it or whatever. But everybody knows is Twitch is already beating their ass right now anyway. Realistically, Twitch is giving it to them just because Twitch has that raid thing. If YouTube brought something like that over here, it would probably work out. But it's that raid feature that gives Twitch that advantage. Plus, having Amazon Prime, that gives you ad skips. So all them 3-minute ad lockouts that they give you on somebody's long stream, playthrough and all that. Even on Twitch, you might well expect if you try to do Twitch, you got to at least give it a good 8 to 10 hours. That's a whole day work. Like really, it's a whole day work. Cause you're putting on the whole show. You are this show. So it's like, you know, you can sit there and be controversial. You can put anybody else's content that's on the internet up because it's public domain. And then a lot of people don't know how that public domain works. You see guys like Asmongold, he'll put up anything. How? Because we know how to put up everything. I could play you the track and then go back and make a remix of the track. And it won't flag neither one of the tracks. Just because the license that I use on YouTube. Right. I don't use their standard licensing. It ain't secure enough. It ain't. And if you think it is, it's not. I can show you how easily you can just go grab somebody's YouTube thing, dump their whole stream, and then take every single track and stem them completely up in less than like 15 minutes. Now you got all them beats. Now you got all them lyrics. Now you got the air libs, all that shit. That's how technology works, man. Told you. Plus, when you're too smart and you don't know stuff, know what I'm saying? I had to learn this shit the hard way. I had to learn it the hard way. I lost 5 years before I figured out how to do this the right way. Alright, all this fair use. Yeah, they call it fair use. Until you use it improperly. And be like, oh man, how you use it improperly? Because I told you public domain. But it has to be like within like some discretion though. It ain't like you can just go hunt somebody's stuff down and then just say, oh, it was here. Now if they put their stuff on your show in the public or something like that, then you can get them. But you gotta be like the operator of it, so it doesn't look like you entrapped them. Oh snap! Prison simulator. What in the world? Yo. Say, you see that joint, bro? Prison simulator. Let me see what this is, man. It said, get a taste of life behind the bars. You can work in the mailroom. Oh, look at that. He got a ship inside of the... He had a ship inside. What was that? What is that? You said it, right? What is that? That's a crazy fucking little thing. You see how it looks? It's a bottle cap with some candle wax. Looks like a connector from a battery with a needle. And what's that? Look like a needle. That's a needle for sure. And then that's like what, tacks? 2 thumbtacks on the side? And that's in what? That's some kind of little bottle. I don't know what kind of bottle that is. That motherfucker got him a little jig. Super little jig. I don't know how them little blades for the fucking thumbtacks gonna work, but that needle definitely gonna work. And he got it look like it's melted on there with that candle wax and the bottle cap shit, right? He got something. He gonna get something. Oh, that's like first 5 seconds in the game. Like on a game video. You see that joint right there? That shit said racing. The fuck? What? The fuck you gonna get that shit at? Somebody probably got it in there. Shit, oh man. Man, shit. That's instant death shit right there. Yeah, I remember somebody in the fucking GMC one day, bro. Had a summer job working there and shit. Was trying to get my car fixed. I was working there for a couple months and shit. So I'm in there working, and this dude comes in asking for the shit. I thought he was asking for the one stuff. And he coming over there talking about this stuff to get his piss clean and shit. And then he said that shit. Yo, my boy jumped over there and shit, told him, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. He was about to fuck that dude up and shit. I didn't know what the fuck was up with my mans. I came up and just was like, yo, you heard my boy, yo? Get the fuck out of here, man. I said it more polite. I didn't say fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because we were on the job. I was surprised he did say it because, you know, he's supervisor. They reprimanded his ass, though. Like, later on, but, you know. And then they asked him and shit and all this stuff, and he's in there tripping. That dude, I can't believe somebody came in here and asked that. He must be in here really playing, trying to play with me and stuff. I really didn't get what he was talking about. He like, yo, you know what that stuff is? Nah, bro, I really didn't know what the stuff was. He was like, it's some kind of powder and shit that kill you. Something like asbestos or something. Yeah, he said you get that joint, yo, it gets you so sick and joint. And then when he was telling me it, I was watching, then I ended up seeing it again. I ended up seeing it again watching that Breaking Bad show. Yeah. When Yo had the little capsule inside the cigarette, and he was spazzing out when he lost it, and he thought the boy undertaking that shit. Yeah, that's when I was like, oh, that's what that stuff is. Oh, snap. Right, he's like, yo, that's just like a forbidden word and shit. I said, damn. I said, there's a lot of forbidden words out there, ain't it? Yo, really, it's a lot of forbidden words out there if you think about it, bro. Yeah. I say, like, right to a degree. You're limited on word usage. Like, where did that become a thing, like we come up with sound and articulate it into languages for each other to hear and pronunciate it certain ways, so then we use the words and alphabets and stuff to communicate with each other. And then we say, you know what? We done talked too much and junk. Now we got to put a limit on the percentage of how much you can use a word or where you can use a word at. For real. Now, I had a comic book I had made, right? Back in like early elementary school. And at that time, you know, they just transitioned from where elementary went over to middle school. So middle school started off, you know, with the 6th grade. Middle school be 6th grade, 7th, 8th. So we were like the last 6th grade in like elementary school. I'm saying the way they had it set up. And they were building a new middle school. So I had a comic I had made there. So we go to school, we had Spanish class. It's show and tell. The teacher want to see something that you're proud of, that you done did. So I had this big ass trapper keeper, bro. You talking about big ass trapper keeper with fucking this Bomberman. You know Bomberman? Where he used to drop the little bomb and then you move around the arena and shit, trying to take everybody else, trap them in and all that. Blow the towels and stuff. Right, so Bomberman, right? So I had already made Bomberman, my own little adventure Bomberman. And how the story went was everywhere this guy went, a bomb found him and blew him up. You know what I'm saying? And even when he died, the bomb went down and died too. From all the times when he died, so he came down and it was all the bombs collected, so it blew him up. You know what I'm saying? So he just kept cycle, he just bang, you know. But I'm writing out a little comic strip and shit the best I could and shit, you know. So I take it to her and it's a nice little flip thing. I give it to the Spanish teacher, dog. She fucking honeypotted me, nigga. Talking about, hey, oh man, this is so amazing. Do you mind if I show it to all the other teachers and shit? I'm ecstatic. Somebody appreciate my art finally. Hell nah. Fucking set up. Fucking set up, dog. Fucking shut up. What she did was, she went ahead, took that joint down to the front office all the way down into the school and shit. And she went ahead and called for them to have an emergency law meeting and shit. And then next thing I know, here come the guidance guy, guidance counselor. He's the, he a brother in joint. He already trying to work with the brothers. You feel me? He already working with like the trouble guys. So it's like, all right, I see him and joint. He coming up talking about, come grab my arm and joint. Talking about, come with him. Bro, they had me sitting in the cafe, in the gymnasium all day trying to make contact with my folks and shit, bro. Right, I got police sitting at the fucking doors and shit. And I'm sitting there with handcuffs and shit. All day. Nobody trying to tell me shit. And then I come find out when they take me down to the station and shit that they're trying to get a hold of my folks and shit. And the guidance counselor is trying to petition for me because he a friend of the family and shit, So he ended up getting out with my godfather and shit. Come find out my mom, she having surgery and all kinds of shit. Surgery, seizure at work or some shit. Emergency surgery they doing. So he's trying to come up and, plead on my behalf. So I got two brothers trying to plead on my behalf and shit, though I'm saying. Both model people and shit. Because, man, they weren't trying to hear that shit. They were trying to get my ass for bomb threat, though. They went through the book and shit. Went through, they said that there were several locations around the city that they weren't checked. Went to check in case of a bomb, that it was an active bomb threat in the fucking city at the time. And apparently I caused this shit. Real shit, bro. Real shit. This is all real shit, bro. I can't come up with this fake this shit, bro. Can't fake it. Hell nah. Cause they had on the one thing. They went and checked. I had one thing that was a library. But I only had like lib on the shit. The other one had I had PGH on another one. Another one was like some fire trucks and police cars and shit. So they were checking all those spots and shit, bro. They did not play that shit. I got expelled and all that shit. I got sent to the boys' home. No, they recommended me go. And it just so happened with my mom, bringing me to the school ending like that. They went ahead and sent my ass to my pops. That motherfucker like, all right, you go. Go. Sent his fucking ass. Sent his ass. That's when shit got weird, see? That's when shit got weird. I started seeing all the world, all the bad parts of the world early. Cause boy, you in there with the older guys and they nasty. They nasty. Could think of me, my cousin, and my homeboy. Yeah, man, shit. We got fighting with them guys a couple of times, man. Try to come grab one of us up in the middle of the night. Talking about you gotta go to the cabin. Hell no, we ain't going to the cabin. Everybody that went to the cabin come back crying, nigga. You ain't going to the fucking cabin. What kind of shit y'all on? I had already seen a movie about this shit beforehand anyway. Right, it was so fucking crazy, dog. The night before we went to the boys' home up in Pennsylvania, our pop showed us this movie called Sleepers. And it's a story about these guys turning into older men as their life goes on. And like the emotional shit that went on when they got sent to the fucking boys' home. Well, it starts off, they horse playing and shit in the city and all that. And then they still like to do hot dog cart. And the guy's trying to get it back, and yo just lets him have it. You know what I'm saying? So coincidentally, the guy gets like crushed by the fucking car and shit. So then all of them get charged for murder and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the age they were at, they got sent to the boy home. So while they dead, you know, the guards and shit too friendly, right? Wanna play with booty, right? Cause yo, it was only like 2 women there. The nurse and the cafeteria lady. And both of them, you never really seen them all the time. So you, right. Who? Now I still got a homeboy still up there around that way. The Marquette family. Yeah. I think my boy Brandon still owns a big ass fleet of the limousines. Yeah, that's where they got their money at, bro. They started way back in the like early 90s and shit, bro. His dad had won a lawsuit from Caterpillar, and then went in and started buying fucking limousines and shit. Yeah. And then would drive people around at first. Him and his wife used to pick people up, drive them around. End up getting like a contract with like the city and all that. Driving around the little senators and stuff like that. You know, get his name out there. Hey, he been in business for a while, and plus his son been doing it. That's why I said, man, shit, I got mad friends of like that are white, that's like all millionaires already. Yeah, he's just so fucking cool anyway. They don't treat you no different, no less. Like shit, I don't ever need shit from them. I don't, dog. I don't. We don't even have like them kind of conversations and shit. Y'all just be asking some random shit. Huh? Mm-hmm. We don't even talk about shit like that. Cause most of them don't even do that, bro. They work. You talking about like 16, 20 hours a day. That's what I mean by work. Right. That they get the same shit I be doing every day. Even when I'm supposed to be off, I'm not off. Right. If I don't pay myself, then I don't have no money for the week. If you think about it. Hey. Cause I'll just do takeout. That's what's wrong with that, you feel me? That's a hot plate, bro. That's a hot plate every day. That's what I determined. I said, yo, I'm gonna have a hot plate every single day. Rather a woman cook it, rather somebody at the restaurant cook it, I'm gonna have that hot plate. Make it easy? Man, shit, that ain't no food, bro. That ain't no food. That's a stomach ache and delay. Now, Burger King, okay. You see, now that's like a burger. That's like a burger. But as like a closer meal, nah, man. Nah, that's like lunch. For real, that's lunch. A burger, I categorize that as lunch. Like lunch or something. That can never be like my dinner. Like dinner, like bro, like dinner last night was like Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? Where they got I think it's the I don't know which one I get. I get like five different joints. I get the little the Mac with the little tenders. Then I get the burger with the with the coleslaw, and then I get the little uh, chicken. Yeah, the chicken with some noodles, and then I'll get the little chopped steak with the shrimp skewer, and then a little sides and a little pack. And then I'll get that, and then bam, bro. It'll be like lunch, dinner, then midnight snack, or whatever. Or if one of the chicks pops up, then guess what? I already got something right there. That's how that works out. That's how that works out. Now, if they pop over before I place an order, then I might order like some Villa. I made up my man Mario, and I'm gonna order from where he's at his store. Yeah, I'm gonna get like a ziti, and then I'm gonna order one of them New York style pizzas. Yeah, and then I'm gonna order shrimp. Like 2 pounds of shrimp. Steamed shrimp, yeah. Well, the chicks, they usually eat the pizza, though. They usually scarf down the pizza. I might take like a slice or two. They usually want to scarf down the pizza. And then the shrimp, you know. They don't, hey. I'm telling you, no cap, bro. Last chick I had over, last week and shit, bro, she peeled my shrimp and fed it to me. She peeled my shrimp and fed it to me, bro. Man, that was so sexy. I was so sexy, bro. Like, yo, she sat there. Asked me for some paper towels. I got up, went in the kitchen, and grabbed the paper towels, came back to the couch. I had already put the movie on the TV in there. So she come through, she like, you got something to smoke? Psst, what? I asked her, how you trying to get? I gotta ask her, how she trying to get? I got like 5 different shits here right now. Y'all went with me to go grab the newest one. Right, is she trying to just mellow out? I got some gummies. You trying to just smoke and just be calm and cool? I got that. You trying to, you know, do a little something extra and drink? Then I got something like that you can smoke. She coming over here to try to have some personal time. I got some different shit for that. Take your mind out together. Ain't no drugs. I ain't giving her no drugs. You might think I'm drugging her. Oh, no, I ain't drugging her. She smoking on her own volition. Hey, Pat. Hey. Hold on real quick, son. Let's see. Damn. Hey, 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 bro. Hey, bro, click to this screen. Click to this screen. Hold on, I gotta put this on the screen. Click to this screen. Hey, let me rewind back. I gotta go back 30 seconds. Hold on. Now look. Yeah, I can't bring it fully on because it's still in the thing. But look, you see right here in the middle. Hold on, let me get the mouse. You see right here in the middle. All right, watch this. Hold on. All right, there we go. Look, I'm gonna put it real slow. Now watch this. You see that? You see that truck? You see the silver truck up? Right? Alright, now watch this. You see that same truck? Let me go to this one. Alright, now watch this. Now watch that truck. And then you see the door? Watch this. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back like 10 seconds. You see that? Hey, look, you see that? I told you that shit is ice, bro. That he tried to go for the truck and he slipped. He made it the whole way to the road. That's the main road right there down the street from me. Hey, I told you. He lucky. Hey, he lucky I'm being nice. I'm gonna go down there and be like, yo, OG, you alright, bro? Watch your step when you step out here, man. You might slip. He ain't even gonna know. That's the thing. See, I told you I got. Look. See, this is the house. I told you, bro. I told you. Look, I got 8 cameras for the house. Right. And motherfuckers think I be playing. Look, even this one right here, see the cat across the street? He was outside the other day talking about Sue Whoop and shit when he seen me outside. I know he ain't out there on it. He can't be on it. He got 3 kids that be outside playing basketball and shit. Their ball goes in my yard all the time. So he ain't about that shit. Plus I'm outside all the time, so it's like, bro, he ain't about it. Look, I've sat here and I played. Remember the mixtape I did for Skinny Lope out of Baltimore? Right. I played the whole tape while outside and shit. And he didn't say nothing. So if he was, right, I ain't seen nothing, not a flag, nothing. I just see a red hoodie. And it's because it's cold outside. He ain't nothing like that. If it was, how many times you don't see me out in my front yard and shit? And you don't walk by with your dog. Oh, what's up with you, man? And then kept on moving by. That's why I said, see, some people like to feed into some shit. I don't even entertain it, bro. Cause I told you, if anybody has it, then we meet off right in front of the front yard, bro. Every single time we meet in the front yard. That's where it goes down, right? Your husband beat you up. Lady, make your ass over here. I would love to put these hands on. Only had to put hands on a few of them, bro, and they got the point. Hey, everybody talk big until you hit them in this shit. And them guys, you just rich hand them. Y'all know the rich hand, man. You just come up. Hit that main artery and shit, just, you know. They call that shit knife hand. Alright. Go ahead and make that vein. Go ahead and make that vein in that neck bulge one good time. You know how much that does? That does a lot to the body. A man from Slovakia. Yeah, Grim. You didn't see him in the chat? Oh, my bad. Send. Fuck. Well, you taking over for Grim today, man. Well, because Grim had to work, so you taking over. See, I didn't say come on the show. See, now that's coming to work. See, I said take over. I didn't say come to work. Now, if you want to come to work, then shit, we go live. Shit, we go live on the desktop. Shit, what's up? Don't get shy, because then the whole day she go to hear you. Right, and then the rest of the world. You don't want to be famous. You say you had to be famous. You're coming supporting your Lord. Lord, Slim Ball. Yes. Well, you're in my kingdom right now, ain't you? Right, you're inside my kingdom right now. What server we in? Right. What will my title say in here? Lord. Right. Because am I not Lord of it? Right. There we go. You see? There you go, Squire. You learn in time. But much time you do not have. To learn it. I'm going to send you out to the front line of battle, bro. That's what they used to do back in the days, bro. They found you to be like, okay, yeah, we sending you out on the next shipment of troops out to the front and shit, right? I know, but you're one of them guys. You're like, you'll pull some Spartacus shit and fucking survive, motherfucker. Yeah. I'll be right there with you. What you talking about? You're going to be like, just going to the mountains. I'll be like, you idiot. They died there. They died there, right. You ain't seen the new spinoff with Asher? Right, they bringing back Spartacus with the House of Asher. I said, oh my gosh. The character that died, y'all bringing them back somehow through some kind of crazy way of the fates. To where he has to get vengeance for the house and honor it. So basically, he's soul bound to the house, if you think about it. Through some kind of way. I don't know exactly how. Hey, yo, this phone is going crazy. That joint just did a second VH hole slip. Oh, it did another VH hole slip. Or maybe it's that. I don't know. Is it reflecting over on the PC side? That's what I'm wondering. Like, damn. Because this phone, I'm slowly going to let it die, bro. I'm going to let it die. Yeah, I'm going to let it die. The phone just popped up a whole second VH hold line on that joint, bro. Of course I'm going to let this shit die. That way I can show them the whole thing right here and say, yo, look how your phone malfunctioned. All right. Plus I can say, hey, it malfunctioned, bro, because it did malfunction. It's supposed to be waterproof, and the snow killed my phone. They're going to say, well, what were you doing, sir? I was live streaming, ma'am, and while I was in the course of, streaming, my phone died. Like, I'm like, what? Yeah, my phone died while streaming, man. Hey, no, we're going to call her now. I'm going to call him now. I'm going to call him now. Matter of fact, it said use chat agent. Okay, Infinity. Watch this. And they say, once they're going to try and connect me to the one line. They're going to say, oh, well, we need you to call through this protocol, sir, even though you have this extension. Really? Let's see about that. Oh, it says your password has been reset. And it's been past 72 days. Set a new password. All this info is sick, bro. I'm telling you. Pretty cool, though. Clearmark consultant owner recently posted something in your network. Now look at that one. That one is damn. And look at that. It says Amazon General Manager Robotic Sort Centers. Damn. So we got one of them coming? Got one of them coming to my town? Oh, okay. I just got a notice back from... Look, son, I just got a notice from Animo. Yeah, that pet type collection joint supposed to be coming out this year. Yeah, they just sent me a thing back saying my application has been received and I moved to the next process. And oh, that's the header right there. And then look, here's the picture they sent me. That's cool shit. Hello, Pathfinder. Thank you for your interest in joining the anime closed beta 2. We're thrilled by this enthusiasm from our community and appreciate your willingness to be part of this journey. Selection process. Given a limited number of spots available for this closed beta test, we will be conducting a selection process and an approved participants will receive notifications later. We aim to create a diverse group of testers to gain a wide range of insight and feedback. Stay ahead of the adventure. Haven't pre-registered yet? Visit our site now to pre-register and ensure you always in the loop about the most recent updates. Wish this on Steam and follow our trails across our social media and official websites. Word, okay, so we in the process then, bet. Bet. I mean, I should have access to that joint, hopefully. I don't know why they want to give me access to it. I don't know why they want it. I tell that to most of these game companies. Why wouldn't you give me access to your game? That way your game has better security. Off rip. Even if they think that their game is secure and that they might got kernel protection, the kernel is weak. You do so much stuff that the kernel can't even see. You can line so much shell stuff that can rewrite that. And then people are like, oh, the kernel and shit. They forgot about old school, back in the day Linux stuff. Even then it was like, hey, most of the people on Linux, they know how to rewrite their BIOS. So then you didn't even have to worry about needing kernel access. Your hook was already there from the get-go by the push of the button of your machine. Yes, and that's why I said some of these coder guys are like funny as crap, bro. Even Doc, he's one of them funny guys. I think that they know everything about everything when somebody else out there knows about more than you. Right, I'm always open for the knowledge. Pass me that knowledge on. You got a way of doing this faster, more streamlined, bigger approach and shit. Yeah, let's go for it. I already know how the bot ways work. They work out, but then it fails at the end. Like realistically, dog, like shit, I done watch somebody make a Python controller to read the YouTube chat. Read YouTube chat now. And then relay it back to his emulator. Using Python. And just had one of the Pokemons playing through a ROM and shit. And then just had the chat pop up and play. Give them law instructions and then they type the command in and then you see it move. Alright. And you just set that up on a channel and just set up on a regular computer that ain't even going to take much to run an emulator. And just have it run right there as an interceptor. Right, like 10 prompts, bro. Not even 10 prompts. Not even 10 prompts. Watch, I'll show you. Watch. Ain't even gonna give it no prompts. Just get on the Copilot and just be like, yo. Alright. Zigzag zoo, woo, woo, woo. It repeated it back like perfectly too. Like that was just so random. Hey, but yeah, man. No, pause. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Now let's give me a 5-second pause after I speak before you pick up. There we go. Now we got it set up. Okay, so give me a detailed plan of how to go about learning how to run a online free shop for digital goods and a projected idea or business plan. Give me two different concepts on both fronts. Music. I'm trying to go for whatever is free and doesn't cost anything. I'm looking for absolute zero overhead. This whole plan is themed around zero overhead. Keyword zero overhead. Right, free overhead. Free everything. Exclude anything that costs or mentions cost. So strictly zero overhead. Everything. Zero overhead. And if it costs something, it's not zero overhead. So exclude it. Let's begin. Zero overhead. Zero overhead. That's the plan, zero overhead. That's it. That's the plan, zero overhead. That's the business plan. I wanna make zero overhead. So I need a plan to make zero overhead. Step one, zero overhead. Step 2, 0 overhead. Step 3, 0 overhead. Step 4, repeat previous steps, 0 overhead. Now we need to write out the rest of the plan that we need for that 0 overhead. We're mapping out the 0 overhead. We're trying to attack the 0 of the overhead. The 0. The 0 part. At the 0. At the overhead. It shouldn't be any zeros. I'm trying to have 0 overheads, but have an overhead off of the 0. I wanna lose and win. Let's incorporate that into this 0 overhead. Give me a list of the top 5 that meets these criteria. Zero overhead, previous steps listed, and projected increase of overhead from 0. Damn. Look at that. You see those? It ain't even generated like that. Give me the best 3 on the unpopular free sites. Replay back names of given sites. Also list top five graphic page sites. User created. Show only that have listed LinkedIn associations. Damn. Damn, Grim. Sin. Oh shit, Grim's in here too. What's up? When you slide in just now? Oh shit, you still at work? Okay. Oh word. You just getting there. You were asleep? Oh. We're just doing some shit. Finding out some shit, you know. What sites is paying? Mm-hmm. Man, there's a whole bunch of these joints. Look at this whole list right here. Look at this list right here, and then I got these R Sprite joints right here. Right. They all work for Game Maker. Right, that little engine. That's what I was telling you. Shoot, you might well say the Game Maker is like Python, bro. The code looks damn near the same. Mm-hmm. Same joints. Like the little joint I threw together that night. Right, the little checkers. That's why I say, yo, the code thing is not hard, bro. Then look, I got inside the Unity and I got inside the Unreal. The same thing. Three little same game of checkers, though. Right, and watching YouTube videos. Right. Hey, look. Hey, son, look. We know some C#. Watching YouTube. Making some stuff. And look, making little projects and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Little project. Hey, look, the phone just picked up another little line on it. It ain't even showing on the screen. But that's crazy. It's a big-ass line right here going straight down that joint. Big old gash. He said, oh, he's trying to touch me. Richcraft. You gotta hit him with that 6-7. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yo, anybody know any filmmakers out there, bro? Looking for like possibly a star or something, know what I'm saying? I ain't really good at the character, you know what I'm saying? I always play the character of me, but you know, I can put my twist on like the role, you know what I'm saying? Get your boy up, bro. Hit me up. Hey. Right, yo, over there. Other side of the world, shoot. I know y'all shoot all kinds of films over there. Mm-hmm. And shit, all kinds of films over there. Everybody got something going on all over the world, bro. It's just you gotta get the most of the stuff. Get the most of the stuff. I plan in like the next 2 years after we get the house, yo. We're gonna go to Red. What they call that joint? Son, Red Die. That little season thing they got almost every year. They just started doing. Right. I say I'm gonna make it to one of them joints, yo. Catch the WWE event there, bro. Right, do a whole vacation for a week. See how that shit look. Be able to take out 2 things on my bucket list at the same time. I said, yo, I'm gonna need like 20 grand saved up for that shit. Cause when I get over there, well, on the way over there, dog, it said like it's supposed to go to Germany and shit. I'm gonna have to go by there, bro. I'm gonna have to find somebody that got that 5K sandwich, man. Anybody know anybody making 5K sandwiches? We're trying to get the 5K sandwich. If you ain't seen the 5K sandwich, check out the show we got on the bucket list. The bucket list. That's my bucket list right there. I'm going to try and achieve them things on that list, no matter how far-fetched they sound. I'm going to try to achieve them in like the next 5 years. That's why I said, damn, the house might put me back. Because the one thing I had looked at on there, I had actually made an inquiry to try to see how to get that. And one of them was like $400,000 for a castle, bro. I said, dang, that castle was for sale too. That joint said 28 acres and a castle. And if you get the castle, that's a knighthood. So it's like, man, I don't know nobody got that big joint like that. Boy, shoot, we got that, what we got going on right now. What they call that joint, that tariff. We got that joint going on right now. Boy, shoot. I might have had somebody that would throw up your boy like 20K or something back before old boy got in office. Shit. Hey, when Grandpa was in office, boy, it was like love as a streamer, boy. I'm telling you. Even on the band live, y'all used to have cats hit the Cash App up and all kinds of joint. But most of it was just because I was doing this shit live on the show, you know, so. That's how that went. That's how it went. You know what I'm saying? But even when we do our shows, it's like, man, we don't charge nobody nothing to spend your shit, man. Send that joint. You know damn well I want to hear it. Just don't tell me about it beforehand saying, hey, man, this ain't my best. I'm going to be like, what? What? Bruh, why? Why? Just because they got a lot of plays, it can still be off. You know Band Lab is bots. You know it's bots. We just had Coin Drop show us. If you put your joint in, you got to put it in as a subcategory. So you got to edit your link. You put a hyphen. So you put your joint in something like hip hop and then a hyphen. And then something else. Hip hop. What it does is when you put that hyphen in, it puts in like a whole different little algorithm where it is on there. So then you notice that that's right where all these big old groups is. You'll see like big groups. They got like 200, 300,000 people in them things. Like, how is your group that huge? And it's bots. It's somebody with a whole bot for them. But they got actual people because they're going to push it through and then that thing's going to get like all them plays. Like, what in the world? Shortcutting. They had to find a way to cheat. I had to find a way to cheat. I say, yo, so this track got 100,000 plays on it on BandLab, right? Why I feel like my ears are bleeding. Right. This ain't real people that's liking that. Because it got plays, and then you look at the like, and that joint got like 4. And it's like, what? Get out of here. Get out of here. They can have 1 million plays and they made a cent. Still sitting on the website. Hoping somebody like me just sitting there, smoking out, scrolling through, come across somebody dope. Bam, oh no, yeah, let me play this guy. Hit the guy up at the same time on his comment on his thing, his track. Hey man, this was pretty dope. Played on GBA Radio. And then what they do? Most of them pop up, start sending in more music. I got like 17 bands that send me different stuff. Most of them I got all inside of Good Smoke, just to have a whole collective. A whole collective. What y'all got going on for the folks today, man? Y'all got that snow out there like us? Because it's raining now. So, you might as well call that shit ice. Bro, that shit is ice at this point. What it looking like for y'all, son? You don't even go outside. What, you scared of the air? Oh. You stupid. I don't know, man. I thought you were, man, I don't know how DC set up. I've been a couple times. I figure you just pop in some underground tunnel and shit and just navigate around this shit, Like, that's how you move through the government shit with your equipment, right? You ain't up to outside with your shit being exposed. Exactly. See, I figured it was a big ass chain of all them shits around the city. Shit. Like a big ass escape room, bro. Yeah. You didn't see my mini movie? My mini movie trailer? How I can spin that shit right there? Right, escape the elevator, bro. Escape the elevator coming soon, man. That's just a demo on the short, But hey, I told you, it just works out, bro. Right, escape the elevator. You didn't hear how the elevator said floor 1, and then it jumped 2 and said 3? And we got some random woman that's just like off in the corner and her hair is long. I got a mask on. And we got my sister's mother-in-law freaking the fuck out, hitting all the goddamn buttons in the fucking elevator and shit. Yeah, go watch it. She's talking about, I'm just trying to get out of this motherfucker. Get in my goddamn car, get home. Right, that was my ride. Right, we caught the same flight in. Right when she got there, it was like, oh snap, what's good? What's good, miss? What's good with you? Word, we flying down that land of word, bet. You my ride to the crib, word, okay, bet. I was trying to sit there and coordinate a fucking Uber and shit, bro. Trying to figure out how long till I land and can make it to the Uber port, and then have the Uber pull up to get me at the airport shit without leaving me and shit, so then I make it to the crib. Right. I didn't know that she was coming. I got that word at the right when I'm going through TSA. My sister's like, oh, hey, you see, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm like, nah. I go around the other side, there she is chilling. I'm like, oh, snap. Yo, I had some dude that was sitting right there, bro. This dude just had his bag. Like, he intentionally put his bag on the chair spot. As if to say, my spot, nobody else is sitting here and shit. I stood right the fuck there. Not even paying no mind and shit. And she said, now, you know that's ignorant. And his wife sat right beside him and looked over and was like, what would the bag give the man to see? I stood there the whole time, bro. Not even fazed by it and shit. Stood there the whole time and shit. That man was feeling uncomfortable as shit. A couple other people sitting over there was looking at shit. That man was feeling uncomfortable as shit until he like got out of my sight. I know he had to. He just, bro, grown ass man. This dude looked like he was like fucking in his like 50s, 60s, bro. This man could have been my grandpa and shit. And he got corrected by 2 women and shit. Cause he trying to act provided. Motherfucker, I didn't want the goddamn seat. If I wanted the seat, I would have told you, hey, can you move your back? I was standing there having a conversation with her. They called on to the shit and seen where he did that when I was walking up. I scoped it. But sometimes, you know, it's how you act and shit, you know. I could have gave him my earful and shit. I just played it cool and chill right the fuck there. Went live right there on the other side of the thing. Mm-hmm. Talking with my folks. Mm-hmm. He looking. Right. Mind your goddamn business at this point, fella. Don't worry what I got going on right here. I'm posting in my little spot. Occupying my space. Alright. Hey, that's how I do it. Hey. That's like somebody hit me up and say, yo, what happened? Did you get dessert? I said, nah, man, y'all failed me. They said, what? I said, yeah, man, you didn't ask her. She said, Chat, can he have dessert? Right, she asked Chat, can I have dessert, bro? Right. She talking about cheesecake and shit. She know I wanted some dessert. Right. Oh yeah, we chatted a couple times. It's cool. Nah, it's just like some little pass. It's like some casual encounter joint, bro. That's all it really is, like casual encounter at the moment. Right, I done seen you at your job 2 times. You done took my order. We done chatted up. I done left you undone and shit, know what I'm saying? And caught my flight out. That's all it is, like casual passes, know what I'm saying? I ain't never really had like too much time in there, like really to chill when I came through anyway. So it's like, you know, I got maybe like an hour and a half. So it's like bad, you know, catch a cute ass smile. Little giggle and shit, throw a couple lines and shit, know what I'm saying? Give me a nice little meal, right? See something I like, right? Right. You know what it is? Hey. Now when I move down there, I'll be in town. So we ain't gonna want to come chill with a homeboy that, you know? He done came, drive through, seemed cool, and y'all done chatting and shit. He ain't on no, you know, right, stalker type shit. Nah, yeah. That's what I said to see. Having friends, bro. Having friends. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Platonic friends I had for the longest time and shit, and then they all turned stud, and they came back around. At that point, they wouldn't be touched. Right. It was like, damn. Nah, man, cause you keep trying to put me on the one woman with 5 kids and shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I had the woman around here that got the 5. Yeah. She tried to talk for a minute, but all she wanted was just, somebody to go to the store for. Yeah. She can't leave the house. Literally can't leave the house. Hey, she needs somebody to go to the store for. Bring her back some beers. I'm like, hold on. You need beers around kids. Okay. I done seen this play out before like that. Dog, I told you for $5. For a $5 Five Loco, yo, she came up, gave me a big ass fucking kiss. Like college girl hug around the neck. Pulled me in so I could like embrace. You know what I'm saying? And then reached down, put my hand on her ass, was like, pick me up. And kissed me on my forehead. Long kiss to the lips. Then her daughter pops up. And she's like, Mommy, why you acting like that? So I'm sitting there like, and she, I'm looking like she got a point and shit, you feel me? And yo, she just went over and just was like, little bitch. Bah! Slapped the shit out of her. I went and was like, damn. I said, shit, you just smacked the shit out of your daughter and shit for a $5 fucking little Four Loko and shit. What the fuck? I was like, yeah, I got to move. Right, I got to move. Right, I got to move and shit, though, say. Nah, yo, because it was just cause. Nah, bro, it was just cause, like, yo, my people stay right there at the end of the street. Right there. You feel me? So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm going to go up this way. And I'm going to go holler at the little homies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because if I would have went over there with my cousin, I could have just got any one of my cousins to just come over and box her out real quick and shit. It would have just had to be off of GP and shit, because I couldn't fuck her up. Hell nah. Just one of my cousins and shit, but like, damn, yo. Bro, it's fucking crazy, I'm telling you, man. Can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up, bro. Fucking sitting right there. Every time I go up to it, I always show the house. I'm like, yeah, look at Nicole window, yo. Look. Bro, it was down to a time. It was down to a time. She would have the kids in the neighborhood come by to tell her when they see me. Leave my house. So she would know and be en route to be on her porch when I come up the block of them blocks right there. When I come up, she's already on the porch, dog. Slim! Slim! And she get real loud and drunk because she think I got headphones or something on when I'm walking up the street. And she be like, oh, you on the stream? Right, that's how she was like the whole summer and shit. Whole summer. And I'm like, hey, man. This is looking more like give than... Right, this is give with no end. Right, no, give with no end. Mm-hmm. You ain't trying to do nothing. All you wanted is just somebody go to the store and shit. You should have leveled that. She was like, yeah, but then I noticed she was like she was switching to bipolar and all kinds of shit quick. Then after the shit with the daughter shit, like, okay. Okay, that was fucking out there. Yo, my man's only had the one thing at the thing. Of the thing. For the things of the things. When you have things. You understand? What that meant? What he said that one joint? Ain't no thing like a chicken wing. Oh man. Hey, how would somebody come off and say corny and stuff? Huh? Like how can they say it like that and then ruin it? Huh? What you mean? Yeah, like how could you say a slogan that just catchy and it's like so ruined, but you gotta pull it off? Huh? Yeah. Like say if you had to pitch something real quick, know what I'm saying? Yeah. You'll pitch what? I don't know. I would just come off with the top with something. Huh? I would just grab something. Yeah, I would just grab something. Damn, where did I leave it at? Hey, you want a sandwich, bro? You sure? I'm pretty sure you want a sandwich from bread, from soggy bottoms that taste fresh every day. Guaranteed freshness. So what? Hey. Hey man. Hey, we got old boy from Slovakia in here, you know, shit. He might that might be how they commercial look on TV over there, you know. That might have been a whole commercial right there for him. Somebody might chop that or hit me up, and then next thing you know, I might have infinite bread and shit. You know what I'm saying? Might have infinite bread right there. They're gonna go back and say, "Oh snap, he shot a whole bread commercial right there." Hey, you never know, bro. It's like an audition tape sometimes. Hey. Everybody else watching. Huh? Yeah, to a degree. What you mean? Nah, man, nobody doing no sitting on the toilet on a stream type stuff, man. What? You wild. You wild. Even if you jumped in the call and was doing that, bro, I would have disconnected you. Yeah, nobody want to hear that. You relieving yourself. Heck nah. Nah, man. See, that's where respect come in right there, man. That's where respect come in at, see? You see everybody that's in here? And this server here is because they've been in here. They've been invited in here. Alright. And almost everybody in here works in a different aspect. So it's like, are you right? See? What you do? Right, you're an audio contractor. Well, whatever your title is, man, you like an audio government contractor. You set up for the Congress people and shit, and the senators and shit. So you working for the government doing audio. But you do it by contracts, since you set and giving them the rate and getting your shit. Right? Yeah, okay, then there we go. So we both right. Okay, I like my way better. Well, you can go by whatever title you want, sir. Whatever title you want with your company and shit. You know? Go ahead. That's why I'll be employing you soon. Mm-hmm. See, I'll be employing you soon. I'll be contracting your company to do work. Oh, yeah. See, I told you I'll be your boss again. I told you I'll be your boss again. Mm-hmm. See, you forgot. You became a little boss. You became a little boss. But most of your workload still comes to me. Right, see? See, you gotta get me out of some of them functions, bro. Some of them functions you be doing. What about your concert ones? Your brother still on those? Man, they ain't shit to get to the places, bro. If you can get to work, for the setup and tear down for like a concert or something, shoot. I wouldn't mind getting something like this year, shoot. I ain't shy at work, man. You get to catch the show too, right? While setting it up, get to catch the show and tear it down. So that's like having a free ticket, shit. Right. See if they got like some summer shit. Right. Right. There we go. See, even during the summer here, dog, last couple of years, I've been doing the Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew got that bread, dog. They come through the people labor. You go down there, they have 3 shifts around the clock, dog. You go down there, help set up for the ice games. Right on the beach. You talking about like $200-$300. Like every 8 hours, bro. Set up some tents. Hand pipes. After you done it a couple times, that shit's easy, bro. That shit's easy. Plus, look, down here, bro, it ain't even that hard to get some shit. Because if you get in with a company, they going to bring you back the next season. You work for 6, get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Get paid for the other 6. Well, that's how most of them do it. I said, why y'all doing it like that? Y'all fucking losing. You might as well just work the whole year. If they're going to pay you for 6 months, you might as well work the other 6. They get that money and just lose their goddamn mind. And by the time they get it, it's like Thanksgiving, Christmas. You would think they would get it right, but then guess what? They got just a little bit. They hanging on by a tooth and nail. Here comes tax time. Oh, shit. They go crazy then. Most of them, that shit's going. Like, yo. Who buys the car and then the car is gone before the first quarter? Like, really, who buys a car and your car is getting repoed before you even hitting your first quarter? I done seen it too many times. And they do that like crazy, man. They'll go work at like Purdue or something. And that one of their poultry companies. Cause they pay every single Friday. You'll make anywhere from about 3 to like 4, I would say. But during the course of that you might well say like like the shift rotations. Bro, they ain't got nothing to carry forward. Really, nothing to carry forward. Then they get stuck. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing about nothing. I done seen the same people here, done left many a times, left different states, came back only because, like, my mom's situation. Still been traveling and stuff, came back. These people ain't never been outside the city. Like, really? These are the same cats that's talking about, oh, I aspire to do great things and shit, and you ain't even ever left the city. Still ain't made an impact in the city. It's like, damn, man. Damn, homie. In high school, you were the man, homie. What happened to you? Somebody say happy birthday. Somebody's birthday. I don't know who it is. Man, hey. I was looking at that picture, man, of the Last Supper the other day, man. What were they eating, bro? Like, what was all on the menu, bro? Cause old boy didn't have a 5K sandwich, man. He should have had a 5K sandwich on there, bro. I'm just saying. They didn't have somebody back then, that could have made man's a cheeseburger. Some kind of burger. Don't tell me that they were just sipping wine and eating grapes and fruit all night. He had to at least have some kind of meat. Some kind of meat, man. Cause fish can't do it. Fish cannot do it. I ain't seen nobody in human history that done ate fish and then survived just off of fish. And if anybody know, hey, point me in the direction of it. I like to learn. Because even dairy people, yo, at some point, they done had fish. They done had some kind of meat. They might say, oh, no, I never ever had meat. Yeah, you did. Unless you were formerly like macroed. Unless you're like Bubble Boy. Right, unless you're like Bubble Boy. Where you've been inside of that shit from like the test tube and everything. The whole process. You're the first lab-controlled baby from every single step. They made their own version of the perfect man and the perfect woman and made it like that. I say, yo, that's crazy. Remember Mad Science? That was a good one. Mad Science, what the word was that? You said who, son? Bro, I don't know. I didn't read too far into it, but I'm pretty sure. You tell me if you created your own chick, or you had the chance, you ain't. Hell yeah. You're damn right. That's supposed to be the perfect one for me? Oh boy, right. I'm be like, can I at least get a test drive? Yeah, but I'm gonna try and win her over though. Right. I might have made you, but I gotta win you now. Yeah. What's wrong with that? I gotta win you. Well, if you think of it like that, because it's like that. Or if you think about it, I gotta win you. I already done made you. You feel me? That's how it has to be, like, sort of, because it's like sort of master creation type role at that point, though. Right? I don't want it to where I made you and you gotta do everything I say and stuff like that. Nah. You done came into your own and, you know, yeah. Right, go out there. I know, go out there. You're going to think about that too. Damn. Somebody done used it first. You fucked up, yeah. Oh, somebody else done used it first. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? That's why she gonna kill you one day. See? Right, see? Mine's is gonna be there for me. Right, she gonna be there for me. Cause she gonna want something. Right, she gonna want something, so she gonna come back around, see? Yours is gonna be with you when the tragedy happens. Right, see? You talking about, oh, she stayed she's staying with you, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm giving her some bus fare. And then something tragedy just happened, you know? Oh, shit. The fuck was that? You didn't feel it? Huh? You didn't feel that shit, man? It's over here, man. Everything fucking shaking this bitch. You said what? Storyboarding. Right. You didn't read the chat? I told you I was storyboarding. Right. I know you done fucked my focus up now, see? I fucked my focus up. The whole bit's off now. Damn! I said it in there. I said, you don't feel it? It feels like an earthquake or something going on. Everything moving around, vibrating right now. Right, you coming in talking about... I don't know, it sounds like something shaking in the back, probably the kids. I said, oh, right, see? Your response just threw me off. Right, it threw me off. Supposed to have been a bit. I was going to use the bit and then chop it back up when I went back and rewatched this. That way I could put it inside of a segment for Phone Call to Saturn Part 2. Coming out fall 22K26. Yeah, son. You're gonna have to get me on to one thing. Hey, but I remember the one thing I was talking about though. I remember the one thing. You know them little house spaces in the joint? Creative space or something like that? Dog, we got a plant being built for them things. We got a building getting built for them things. I don't know how many rooms it's gonna have in that joint, yo. But it's supposed to be like little rentables, little studio joints, yo. Something space, bro. I think creative space or something. But they send the little flyers around in the mail. I said, oh snap. We about to get one. That's gonna be dope. I said, yo, that'll be dope right there, bro. You can do so much things inside them things. Cause they got them little they got like the little cubicle things you can get at the Civic Center. But they all booked up right now, bro. Some people over there having little town hall meetings and the senators and all these little races and stuff in there. So, man, them things are booked. All right, get you a nice little room in there, bro. Shoot. Man, we done been over there. The things are like little mini banquet things, dog. Like, we done been over there at baby showers, all kinds of stuff over there, bro. Right. You talking about like about 100 plus people we in inside them things. Then when it gets too big, if we can't get that, then we go get at the banquet hall. And when it and like La Quinta, the Marriott, sometime, some of these joints. Yeah, the Hoist and all them, yeah. We got like all these fucking shits right up here on 50 and shit, bro. I If they ain't on 50, then they already on 13. So it's, Alright. He said that right from where? Oh, no, man. From, I'm from somewhere, bro. I don't even know where I'm from, yo. We were just on Saturn, right? Or we on our way to Saturn. I'll say. But then, we were coming up past the moon. You know what I'm saying? And then the dark side hit us from the rear with some kind of galactic beam device, you know, and then we just went into a spiral. And I think that's where we left off at. Yeah, I think that's where we left off at. But I think one of our engines, man, I think one of our engines is in Ukraine. So if we there, man, can y'all return our engine when we come back to Earth? If we make it back to Earth, when we get to Saturn, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate it, man. And then we got old man in Slovakia, you know what I'm saying? I think we got an engine over there too. So if we can get them parts back, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Sam, go get them parts back from me, bro. You got to go over to Ukraine and Slovakia. You got to get me them parts back from our ship. And then we probably lost some more debris out in space, so you got to go grab those for us, too. That way we could keep the flight going. We got to be able to build another rocket in case you got to come up and fix this one for us. Yeah, man. I'm at the Ukraine. Yeah. What's over there, man? What's over there? I thought with my beard and this song that I look like I should be looking like more like whatchamacallit, right? Oh, no, that's the black one. You gotta put the black top on, right? That's the black top on. That's when you go like that. They be like, hun. Yeah, that'd be our whole ad-lib right there, bro. Hun. Right, that's a whole ad-lib right there. Hun. And then, what you got? What they call Hun who? Taro or something? Hun who Tar? Hun who? Who? Hun who? Hun who? Hun who? Tar. Alright, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I just thought Hun. Right, Hun. It's the way it sounds. You can make that junk go, dog, like some Street Fighter shit. You know how old boy be like, oh, Jorgen, and shit, right? Right, that's like our whole household type shit across like years and shit. Hot Jorgen. Saw Jorgen. Right. Yoga fire, yoga flame, yoga teleport. Right, you know what I'm saying? That 100, hey, remember that 100 hand slap? Remember that 100 hand slap from the boy? The boy E Honda? Yo. Bro. What you gonna do? Somebody hit you with that. You can't shoot him, man. You ain't even got the gun on you when he did it. How you know you ain't gonna be passed out? Unconscious off the first one. You talking about a 100-hand slap, my dude. Right, that was the man's move. The 100-hand slap. He gonna slap you 100 times. And you like, I'm gonna shoot his ass, he gonna die. Like, what? Where's your gun at? When he just pulled that shit out. Bro, yo. Let me show you this nigga, man. Let's see Honda, bro. A sumo wrestler. Now, if you had a guy like that can do a cross, like, I'd say maybe 12-foot headbutt at a fast speed, and you know you ain't gonna be able to jump over him. This ain't like you gonna be able to jump and do a front flip like in the game. He gonna come straight up and just rack you when he does it, more than likely. But then he catches you with a 100-hand smack. Hey, what if you gotta stand? Hey, what if you gotta stand there and take the smack? Like power smack. What if you gotta hold the thing and stand there while taking the smack, bro? You only get one smack each, but he's so quick, it's gonna be 100 of them. But it's gonna look like it was one. I don't know the speed of his smack speed, man. It's so okay. Well, it could be so fast that it only picks up the instant replay machine only picked up the one smack. you doing what? But no, bro, no. Because the whole world just watched this pay-per-view. Yeah, power smacking Dana White. The TKO joint. Right. Talking about one of the biggest fight things out there, bro. Everybody would be watching that Saturday. Rather it's through some kind of stream or some pickup on it or what. But they would see that, bro. We were like, yo, my man Sin. My man Sin going hard with it. He crashing out. Bro, I'm telling you. I'm like, yo, my man Sin is crashing out tonight, guys. Tune in to GBA Radio. He's taking on the man known for the 100-hand slap. Live tonight. Bro, that would be some pay-per-view shit, dog, if somebody had that shit. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm putting it out there. Hey, if anybody knows somebody that can hit the E Honda 100-hand slap, my man Sin said, what's up? I already said somebody hit me back and he can hit that 100-hand slap shit, bro. They gotta send the tape. They gotta send the tape in. Right? They gotta send the tape in. We're going to look at it. I can tell if it's been altered. Mm-hmm. And it has to be a physical. Because I'm going to look at the time strip of it. The video. See, that's what a lot of people forget. Every file has a timestamp. It has metadata to it. Even the AI stuff. Even the AI stuff even tells you that it's AI when you look at it. It even tells you the model, the time, all that stuff. You just gotta know what you're looking for, man. Hopefully that helps a lot of people with the AI search, you know. You know, now they know what to look for, in a way. Because the music is being pushed left and right and nobody getting paid off of it. That's the crazy part. A lot of y'all making that AI music and ain't even getting paid for it. That's crazy. They said, oh, what's that AI stuff? I said, oh man, they need an example. Harrison, I'm about to turn the subs on, bro. Yeah, you can tap in the show. We've been live. Been live, man. I told you you were grim for the day. I told you were grim for the day. Yep. Hey, it's all in good fun, bro. It's all in good fun. Right. Then what this clip form up what we got? Yeah. Hey, but I'm about to jump on to the subs though. Alright. What's good? It's crazy. Cause all I did was give it one of my verses and shit and told it to generate some shit. This shit went crazy with it. Collection of these joints, they so fucking crazy. And these are just like generated ones. Like, yo, I told you that one website gave me like fucking unlimited shit, so I got mad joints I just generate on this shit. And most of the time I just give it one of my beats that ain't really selling as like the model and shit, and fucking just generate some shit around there and shit. See different ways. Try these out. That's why I said sometimes that shit makes some crazy ass sounds too. Like, yo, that's the one that the fucked up with this It's crazy because I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Like, I would spit on that bitch. I would have to come so wild with that shit, but I would spit on that motherfucker. Spit on that. This is the original sample that I flipped into that. Chop and speed that bitch right here with some shots of 808s. So some drums. Movie Street. think we'll resume with that one right there. Oh, look, they sent me a thing. They're hiring now. That's crazy. I got a career page for all open positions. Look at that. Look at that. They got a title in there. They use their shit. They'll pay you for making beats on their shit. That's crazy.
right for GBA.
That shit interesting. Hey, shit, we'll give that out. Let's give that out. Yeah. I add that to interesting category.
Son, I got feasting beating.
Fast as a motherfucker. You chop that bitch down, that'd be something.
Son, I got feasting beating.
Told you I was doing that e-girl shit, that K-pop shit. Oh man. That's why I said, see, they be paying people to make these shits right here. You see when that was, right, 3 months ago? See that little star right there? Featured? Right, I told you. They've been paying me since. Like, crazy when that's what it originally prompted right there. That's what it originally prompted, and then it came out to be.